time to change it up a little bit, do something a little bit different, but yet the kids are still going to be able to eat. I came up with my 4-cheese orzo pasta. So orzo is a pasta. I've got some pre-cooked here. It cooks in a matter of just a few minutes. And it looks almost like rice, but you're going to just follow the instructions on the package, which is a big pot of boiling water, throw in the dry pasta, and in about 2 or 3 minutes it actually cooks completely. So it's a real fast recipe to be able to throw together. So once you've got that cooked and just cooled or at room temperature is fine, I have a little bit of oil on it so it doesn't stick together. We're going to make the cheese sauce to go with it. So I've got a pan here. And we're going to throw in some heavy cream. We want to let that reduce down. If you don't have heavy cream, you can use milk in this recipe too. You don't want to have to go out to the store and buy some of the things. And the other component to my sauce base is going to be cream cheese. So this is cheese number 1. I'll go ahead and add in. So there's about a half a cup of heavy cream and about 8 ounces of cream cheese is going in here. And we want to stir this until it starts to come together. And you can get creative with the sauce or with the cheeses that you add in here. So with the heavy cream and the cream cheese is a really nice base. It's going to give it a nice consistency. It'll be nice and thick. And then you can play around with the cheeses. I've got some Gouda in my kitchen, and I also have some mild provolone, which is a nice kid-friendly cheese. I'm tempted to go get our black truffle sheep's cheese and put it in here. That may not be as kid-friendly, but you could always have that crumbled on the side and you could add it on the dinner table. All right. So it's starting to get nice and thick. It's coming together here. I'm going to turn it down a little bit. We had it on high. We're going to take it down to about medium or so here. All right. So now you've got essentially a pretty neutral cream-based sauce that we're going to add our cheeses to here. So keeping it on like medium-low, we're going to go ahead and add our chopped up Gouda in here. You can do smoked Gouda too if your kids like that little bit of flavor that goes to it. And then we're also going to add our mild provolone to it. Mozzarella would work as well in here. Like I said, we've got that black truffle and sheep cheese that I might be putting on the side of my portion here. And now we are just going to let this kind of melt together a little bit, make a fondue. Let that come together. We're going to add a little bit of black pepper to it. Not a whole lot. We want to keep it kid-friendly, but it needs a little bit of flavor. We haven't added any salt to it. There's no onions, there's no garlic in here, so you want just a little bit of some pepper flavor. This is a really nice side dish that you could throw together while the chicken's resting. The orzo cooks in a matter of 2 minutes. Take the same pot, throw all your other ingredients into it, and make this cheese sauce. So now the cheese is starting to get stringy. That's a good spot to turn off the burner. You don't want to bring it to a boil. You just want to melt everything together. And I like to have a few chunks of cheese in mine yet, rather than having it completely smooth. So I'm going to go ahead and add that cooked orzo. And this is 8 ounces, so half of a box. And you can find orzo in any grocery store. It's just down the regular pasta aisle. And it doubles in size. So when you pick up the box, it looks pretty small to start with, but it actually does double in size. So I'll fold in that cheese sauce. And then at this stage, you don't want to turn the burner back on. You want to keep it warm, not really hot. The cheese will separate out if you've ever had kind of an oily consistency on top of your mac and cheese. All right, so we're going to take our serving bowl here, or if it was our dinner plates, if you were serving it up right away, go ahead and put all that cheese in there. And then we've only got 3 cheeses in here so far. We've got the cream cheese, we've got the Gouda and we've got the provolone. We want to go ahead and add some sharp Parmesan on top. This has got a little bit of salt that's going to kind of cut through it, and what kids don't like cheese. It's a great little side dish. You can pop it back into the microwave to heat it up a little bit, or put it in a low oven if you're waiting on the rest of the dinner table to come together or the kids to get home. But I guarantee you it's a little different and a little change from your normal mac and cheese, and it's something a little bit fun and exciting.